everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is an impromptu video because we did get some new information and an announcement of an event regarding Demon Slayer as of last night. I want to talk about it, keep you all updated, as well as talk about my thoughts on what's going to happen there. So before we do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel so you get all the updates. I will keep updated and make sure everyone knows what's going on each time one of these events happens or there's a new event that's going to happen. I will talk about it, so make sure you subscribe and also leave your comments on what you think this event is going to be. Okay, so let's get right into it though. It was announced last night on the Kimetsu official account that we are getting some kind of YouTube event and a stage broadcast in Brazil on December 9th. Now, I'll put the full tweet translated into English right here, but there's a couple things that I want to talk about. So obviously this is December 9th, which is very close to that December 10th date that we have had Kimetsu TV the last 2 years where they have made the first announcements regarding Demon Slayer's new season that was coming up. However, I want to once again hold our expectations a little bit lower than what we've gotten on December 10th the last 2 years for a couple of reasons. And again, just a disclaimer, I could be totally wrong. These are all my opinions based off of past fact. All right. So I'm going based off of what they've done in the past. They might change it up for the Infinity Castle movie trilogy. That of course is a possibility. My main goal of these videos is to, one, keep you all updated on what's happening, and two, to set your expectations up correctly, because I would rather you all expect not a lot and get much more than you bargained for and get excited off of that, than for you all to expect way more than what's going to happen and then be disappointed afterwards. That's the whole point of my videos. Take it or leave it, what I'm going to say here. This event, first of all, is not being labeled as Kimetsu TV. Now, if you've watched my other two videos regarding what to expect this month regarding Demon Slayer, I would highly suggest doing that before you watch this video. However, it's not like required homework, but Kimetsu TV is where they have always made their public announcements regarding new arcs of the show. They've always done it that way. And this, they are not saying is Kimetsu TV. They are just saying this is like a special YouTube broadcast and then a special stage broadcast in Brazil. Now, I did find out that the voice actors for Muichiro and Giyu will be at the event in Brazil. Surprisingly, not Tanjiro's voice actor. I think this is one of the first times that he's like not going to something international over like other voice actors. Interesting. I don't think that's an issue. I think that he's one of the only like parents in the cast, so he deserves to spend the month of December at home with his kids and his wife, all that fun stuff. Anyway, so this is not Kimetsu TV. Kimetsu TV is where they make their announcements. So that's your first like red flag as to if you should be expecting big news here. Second red flag, this is happening at 3 a.m. Japan time, when 90% of the Japanese population will be asleep. And that will be on a Monday morning as well, before everyone gets up and goes to work. So they're not going to want to make huge announcements when everyone's asleep. I don't really think that that's something we can expect out of this either. It's at 3 a.m. If it were happening at 3 a.m. my time, then that's like in the middle of the afternoon for them. That would make a lot more sense. But I just think that because it's at 3 a.m., it probably is because it's coinciding with a stage in Brazil, and Brazil is in a very different time zone than Japan is. But again, I just think that because it's at 3 a.m. Japan time, they're not going to want to make anything huge here because everyone's going to be asleep. Finally, one more red flag as to why I don't think anything major is going to happen here is they did not include in the tweet that anything is going to be announced. Outside of the fact that it's always Kimetsu TV where they make an announcement, they always say when they announce that Kimetsu TV that there will be new information revealed during that, and they did not say that in this tweet. So I don't think they're going to be revealing anything major here because they did not like outright say it in this tweet. Now, I want to talk about what I do think could happen at this. Number one, I think they could make an announcement that they will make an announcement soon. So they actually did this prior to Swordsmith Village. There was like this little event in October of 2022 where everyone was expecting them to release like the first trailer or something. And they literally were like, at that event, they said, hey, we're going to make an announcement during Kimetsu TV on December 10th. And there will be an announcement regarding the anime there. So they very well could do that here. They could say, oh, by the way, like, keep an eye out for Kimetsu TV coming in January or February, whatever. And we will make an announcement regarding the first Infinity Castle movie there. They also very well could say, hey, we're going to change things up and we're going to make an announcement at Jump Festa. I don't think that's realistic because I think Kimetsu Radio is just going to take the entire time and nothing major is going to happen there. But again, I could be wrong. They could be planning to just change things up a little bit, make announcements on larger stages with a larger audience than what they normally do since this is a movie, but they could do that. Another thing that they very well could do here is they could make their smaller announcements, like regarding games. I think we're probably going to be getting more Hinokami Chronicles soon. They could be making the announcement of the Fortnite collab that's been leaked. Or they could make an announcement like regarding Kimetsu Fest, which is the Demon Slayer event that usually happens in the spring, where they do the live reading of the most recent season. I will be paying attention to that because I will be in Japan the entire month of April. I'm very, very much keeping my fingers crossed that that event happens in April next year so that I get to go, because that is like a huge bucket list item that I would probably cry beforehand. But that's kind of what the expectations are going into this. So it is a YouTube event. It is a broadcast regarding Demon Slayer, but based off of the wording of this tweet, I don't think anything major is going to happen, but I do think they will probably say something interesting here. Whether that be, we'll make an announcement at Jump Festa, we'll make an announcement in a few months. I would say my most likely option would be that they will make an announcement at Kimetsu TV in like February or something. My last thought is they could say they're going to make a world tour again. I don't think that's probably going to happen this year. I would love if they did it, but I also don't think it's a very good idea just based off of how much backlash the last 2 world tours got. I think if they do another one this year, it's going to get even more backlash because everyone knows that the Infinity Castle is going to be a movie, so there's going to be even more people that go to it expecting just the first Infinity Castle movie and not doing any research, and then being super, super pissed off and vocal about it afterwards and like calling it a scam. So I don't know if it's like the best idea for them to do a world tour before Infinity Castle. I still would love to see the season finale in movie theaters, but that's that. That's what's happening. Again, low expectations heading into this, but I do think that this one is more likely to have some kind of update, something in there to let us know what we can expect, but I'm not expecting anything major like a promotional reel or a date of when the movie is going to be like coming out, like whether that be like a season or anything like that. But you never know. They could change it up. They're flying voice actors out to Brazil. So they very well could be planning to do something, although they fly voice actors out to LA all the time where they don't make announcements either, because they've been going to Anime Expo for quite a while and they haven't made anything major there. So that's pretty much it for this video. There is going to be something on the 9th. I, of course, will make a video right after that happens and let you know if there were any updates regarding Demon Slayer at that. But thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And also follow me on social medias. I am at Hannah Millet on Instagram. That is HANAMILET. And I am at Looking Nerdy on X and TikTok. But with that, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all in another video regarding this. Matane!